Discipline is Destiny. The now fairly seasoned non-fiction writer Ryan Holiday is coming out with a book. We checked out and reviewed his two books, Ego is the Enemy and Stillness is the Key, and now he's publishing a new one called Discipline is Destiny. As you can tell, he takes his definitive titles very seriously. 1 is 2 and 3 is 4. I'm gonna come out with my own book. I'm gonna call it
Sam is Excited.
This guy was actually mentored by who I would consider one of the greatest historians of this century and one of my favorite non-fiction authors, Robert Greene. And the more of Holiday's work I check out, the more I'm like,
Okay, Ryan.
I see you. Many non-fiction authors seem to need like sort of an X factor to carry them through the activity of brand expansion, something to separate them from others. What Holiday does is he took this ancient school of Greek philosophy called Stoicism. He learned a lot about it, and in his work he talks about Stoic principles that center around a certain topic, and he uses older and newer examples of them throughout history in pop cultures, politics, and more. I can just about guarantee you there are thousands of people below age maybe 30 and maybe above 30 who are now very into an ancient Greek school of thought such as Stoicism, and this has dramatically impacted their lives all because Ryan Holiday introduced it to them. But what's the story behind this book? What's it about? What can we expect from it? And when is it coming out? Let's talk about it. By the way, there may be affiliate links in the description, and if you guys buy anything through those links, like maybe this book or maybe one or more of his other books, then I get commission, which helps me build this channel and keep making these videos. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and I want to make self-growth normal because people shouldn't have to look this information up. It should just be mainstream knowledge. If you agree, please make sure to smash that like button. Now, let's break it down for a second and make it clear what discipline and destiny even are. And just so you know, it's
Legit.
This is Oxford definitions, okay? And Oxford, they just don't mess around. The definition of discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. Okay, I was not expecting that last part. I never would have guessed that was Holiday's thing.
Using punishment to correct disobedience.
Now, destiny has two definitions. The one that I think makes more sense in this context is the hidden power believed to control what will happen in the future. When he says discipline is destiny, now that we cleared this up, it seems like he's telling us training to obey a code of behavior has the power to control what happens in the future. As far as what the book is about and what we can expect from it, here's what I found in the Audible description. To master anything, one must first master themselves, one's emotions, one's thoughts, one's actions. Okay, that sounds pretty sound. Eisenhower famously said that freedom is really the opportunity to practice self-discipline. Cicero called the virtue of temperance the polish of life. Without boundaries and restraint, we risk not only failing to meet our full potential and jeopardizing what we have achieved, but we ensure misery and shame. Yikes. It's almost like he's saying, well, if you don't push yourself, you're gonna be a small, miserable, deviled eggs, and I guess that's just gonna be your life, you know? In a world of temptation and excess, did he just say excess?
Excess.
We are in a world of shortage. There are shortages all over of chlorine, hot sauce, tampons, garage doors, bicycles, potatoes, maple syrup, blood, Christmas trees, and thousands of other items. Amusement parks are out of tickets, parking lots are full, property management companies are out of apartments and townhomes, Kia dealers are out of Tellurides. Well, they've been out of Tellurides for who knows how long. Home Goods is out of Rachel Zoe colorful ghost blankets. And don't even get me started on all the Starbucks locations who are still out of strawberry puree. I think I get what he means though, but the only excess he could really be talking about is the excess of indulgence. I mean, there are people who lack indulgence because there is a shortage of everything they could possibly have in excess otherwise. This ancient idea is more urgent than ever. In Discipline is Destiny, Holiday draws on the stories of historical figures we can emulate as pillars of self-discipline, including Lou Gehrig, Queen Elizabeth II, boxer Floyd Patterson, Marcus Aurelius, and writer Toni Morrison, as well as the cautionary tales of Napoleon, F. Scott Fitzgerald, and Babe Ruth. This is a very classic Holiday thing to do. This array of different examples in different areas of study and fields and life is just very impressive for such an area of study as Stoicism, to be giving these different examples and throwing them all into one practice, if you will. Through these engaging examples, Holiday teaches listeners the power power of self-discipline and balance, and cautions against the perils of extravagance and hedonism. Okay, so he's also educating us about why we shouldn't be so extravagant and hedonistic. Doesn't this also kind of remind you of the part of the definition of discipline about using punishment to practice training, or is it just me? At the heart of Stoicism are 4 simple virtues: courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom. Everything else, the Stoics believed, flows from them. Discipline is destiny will guide listeners down the path to self-mastery upon which all the other virtues depend. Discipline is predictive. You cannot succeed without it, and if you lose it, you cannot help but bring yourself failure and unhappiness. Some of you out there might be waiting for that one premier book about discipline. I have a feeling that for some time this is going to be like the most discipline-focused book out there. But that just begs the question, when does it come out? Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday is expected to come out on September 27th, 2022 in hardcover, paperback, digital, and audio editions. That's actually pretty soon, like only like a week or two. But that's what we know so far about Ryan Holiday's new book, Discipline is Destiny. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this or what? Are you gonna check it out? Have you checked out any of his other books? What did you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. When it does come out, I will be reviewing it, and I'll drop the link to that review in the description. In the meantime, and after then, I'll have a link for you guys to check it out, as it's currently accepting pre-orders. That and all the other books that I mentioned in this video if you want to check those out as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because I don't get why people watch this far into my videos and they don't subscribe. But if you have subscribed and you want to turn it up just a notch and turn on that notification bell to get a notification whenever I drop new videos, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You can find me everywhere, and I will see you then.